What's up, everybody? I forgot to turn on my microphone. Welcome on back to Mariners Baseball here on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex or youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. I might not need this light on. I don't. Okay, that's fine. We'll just work with that. That looks good. The good news is, or the good thing is I know that the light setting on this is just the very lowest one. It can go, for some reason, all the way up to here, which seems excessive and is real bright. We can also turn it off and just use natural lighting today. Welcome on in. This is game number 84 of the season. Coming off a very tight win against a team that is 20 games under 500, 20 plus games under 500. It was a bit of a disappointing outing. I'll be honest. We were playing pretty well, and we got a lot of hits in the first 3 innings. I hit into that double play to end the inning in the 3rd inning with the bases loaded whole situation. I just fell apart. Couldn't get anything back. You couldn't muster any more runs across. Couldn't really do a whole lot. Went, I think, 2 or 3 innings where I gave up had him pitch maybe total of like 10 to 15 times, which was terrible. Gave up 1 run in the 8th, held it down in the 9th, but did give off like a leadoff. I think it was a leadoff single. Yeah, not a great game yesterday, but that's okay. That's fine. It's gonna happen every once in a while. I gotta figure out. I gotta get back into some sort of rhythm at the plate if I want to make progress towards the towards that second wild card spot. Twitch player, or do you want to do anything, or just hang out? You cool? Just spin in your little circle? You do you. So we are going to go ahead and we'll jump into this next game here in just a minute. We have a big series against the Yankees next, but beyond that, we have 6 games in a row divided by an all-star break. 6 games in a row against the Angels. If we can keep pace with them, and then when that series shows up, if we can take both of those series, we can actually close that gap with the Los Angeles Angels. Will have 3 at home before the all-star break and 3 away after the all-star break. Taking a look here at the standings, we have the Blue Jays just a smidge ahead of us, 2 games ahead of us, tied up with the Angels. No one's behind any games or anything. I do think that this Elgato thing needs to be kind of fixed. Give me a second here. Hopefully it doesn't crash the whole thing. But if it's going to crash, this is the time for it to crash, is now. This is the time. We're going to just flip the resolution. And it looks a lot better. Okay. There's a very, I understand that it's not going to be 100% in sync, but that was way too delayed. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we just need to, keep pace here. That's all. We'll see the Blue Jays actually, for a series at home coming up in August, which will be September for us. So there you go. As for what we're looking at now, we're 1-1 so far in the month of in-game July. Looking to win the series here against Texas today. Still haven't scored over 2 runs this week. We had the 6-4 comeback victory against the White Sox, and then everything else has been very, very scarce as far as runs have been concerned. The thing is that it hasn't actually been, the hits have not necessarily been scarce. It's just been that we get people on and can't get them home. We had a lot of hits in one of the Toronto games as well. But, yeah, there's your kind of look at your upcoming schedule here. We'll get to see a National League team on the road in Colorado. And, yeah, let's jump into game number 2 against Texas. This will seal a series victory if we can do that. And if we seal a series victory, we get to open some baseball cards. So there you go. If not, at least I don't have to buy any for a while. I guess they're going with that. I don't know why it did that. Game? Hello? Why is it doing that? I am very confused. What did Texas pick? They just went with regular road. Why does it say custom? I don't want... whatever. I guess we'll do something different. I did not pick that. That was just showed up. Retractable roof is open. Cloud cover, clear skies. We're good. Casey Sadler on the bump. That's who you want. I didn't even talk about the pitching here. Casey Sadler is 10-2. Mike Fulchnowitz is 4-8 with nearly 5.5 ERA. Casey Sadler among the league leaders in the American side of things with 10 wins, 2.57 ERA. That is also, I believe, among the American League leaders. I think it's like right at 5th. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to put Ty France at third base. We're going to go ahead and DH Shedlong Jr. We'll put him... We'll flip them. And then I think we'll just keep doing the same thing that we've been doing. Fraley up here, batting second. Yeah. We'll have to wait till the 4th spot to get the power hitters in, which might throw me off a little bit. Who else needs some rest here? Nobody really. We can start working Fraley around the outfield if we need to be. I think Kyle Lewis should be fine though, because we have these games. We have today's game, tomorrow's game, and then we have a day off in game. I'll be playing that because I'm a day behind where I want to be. Yeah. So let's see. Anybody else really need rest? Kyle Seager, give him a day off. Get him back for the finale. Get him fully rested for the big 6-game stretch. Home. Lewis is the only one, but we're going to leave him in. Evan White. I don't know if I have a great alternate for him. Oh, Kyle Seager would be my great alternate for him. Never mind. All right, I think we're okay. I think this is what's going to work. And then I need to make sure I mute the correct thing. There we go. I have an extra... Oh, that's what it is. I have an extra audio device. Can I just remove this? Why am I doing this now? There's like no reason for me to do that, as long as it doesn't break the whole thing. My HyperX, I got the webcam, I got the Elgato. Okay. All right. That was just an extra thing. I also need to rename this source. Hold on. This is a KIYO. Nope, that's a P. There's an O. Kyle. There we go. Does it work gameplay-wise? Okay. Oop, hit the wrong button. Okay. Now that all that is set and figured out, because apparently now is the time to do it, let's press start and get going with the game. If you're watching this on youtube.com/JonosaurusRex, I'd like to remind you that if you want to watch baseball, you can watch baseball every single day here at 1 p.m. Pacific time on this very YouTube channel. Either the Seattle Mariners season, or if the Mariners have a day off and I'm not behind, you'll get to catch the adventures of Chad Champ as he currently plays for the Biloxi Shuckers, trying to get up to the Milwaukee Brewers. Just be sure to scroll down and subscribe. Ring that bell so you're notified when I post brand new videos. And if you want to watch the live streams, twitch.tv/JonosaurusRex is the place to do that. Baseball airs. If the Mariners are playing, I'm playing. Airs various times throughout the week along with all the other series that I do. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Gaming. If you have Prime Gaming, you have a free Prime sub. You can give to any streamer you want if you want to support them for free. And give them money. But give me money is the thing. Prime subs. Use them. In-division matchup here. 30-52, taking on whatever the Mariners record is. Yeah, we'll get this game rolling here. Pardon me. All right, Casey Sadler has 15 games. He has started today, 10-2 record, 2.57 ERA, 91.0 innings. I don't know why I threw that in there. Something else, some other stuff. I kind of confused myself. All right, it feels real good to be home. Yeah. Picked up his second loss in his last start, as the commentators reminded us. Didn't actually pitch too poorly. I think that last start would have been the White Sox game that got a little out of hand towards the end, where we were only down 2-1, and then things kind of fell apart from there. The worst part was I grounded into a double play. Big shocker. But then immediately hit a home run. And it's like, oh, could have been 4-4, but instead it's 4-2. Yeah. All right. Ooh. Ooh. That is a shocking strikeout. Wow. Wow. I thought that was going to be a 1-2. 1-2 right there. I mean, that's not a terrible miss. I'm just surprised. That's all. All right. There we go. We are just pounding the outside corner, low outside portion of this zone, getting it going.
They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fraley comes on now.
There we go. So 2 away here in the top of the first. Orioles beat the Angels 10-3. That's a good opportunity for the Mariners to capitalize on. I have said that, so I will not be able to capitalize on it. But there you go. That's a big win for the Orioles. Orioles a team that isn't particularly good, but I've lost to them pretty poorly before in the past, so hard to be too mad about it. Ooh. There we go. Nice little 1-2-3 inning to get things started here at the top half of the first. Did not throw very many pitches. That's the good news about it. More Fraley Shedlong Jr. coming on up for the Mariners. Kyle Lewis will be right behind him. Haniger right behind him. So we got some power right behind those guys with a little bit of speed. Mike, something. Fulshnumitz. 16 starts, 4-8 record, 5.56 ERA, 90.2 innings pitched. Some other stats that I didn't read because I was too busy talking. Alright. Slider, 4-seam, 2-seam, curveball, changeup. There we go. Good take. Stay patient. Stay calm, stay relaxed, don't be annoyed or frustrated. Those rules will go out the window about the 4th inning when I'm yelling and screaming at the umpire behind for missing a strike call. There we go. That's a couple of good takes right there. So started 4-seam, went 2-seam, go off speed. That's a 4-seam right down the middle. Okay, I'm all right with that take right there. It looks bad, but I was looking off speed. Ooh, flip your swings, buddy. That was real bad. That was not good. That was real bad. I would have definitely been late on that fastball, so I don't think it would have been too bad to swing at, but I would have not guessed that he would have thrown a 4-seam literally down the middle. Somehow that got all the way through. A little early on the 4-seam. That's a good hit after a terrible swing. We did that yesterday and hit into a double play.
In now, Jake Fraley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 302 is the average coming in, still without a home run and a dozen RBIs. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of.
I'm a little surprised to see them throw outside with Dylan Moore. Usually we get a lot more of those test pitches with Fraley on base, but I don't typically see them with Moore on base. Pitch outs, that's what it's called. I could not think of the technical term for it, and I kind of just hoped I would come up with it. By the way, the Mariners are 44-39. We could pick up a game here or half a game on the Angels. So, I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. Don't need to worry about it, though. Ooh. I went ooh because I was like, oh, that slider's going to break down, and it just didn't keep diving. All right, 3-1. We're good. Dang, that might be a pop out. Shoot. Probably. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Maybe could have let that one go, but that puts me in a weird position with 2 strikes. I think I'm all right with it. Probably not great, but also like, meh, it's fine. No big deal. That one's outside. Here we go. Good little rhythm here. We have him up to 11 pitches already here in this first inning. 1 away. There we go.
He'll hold it second, and
That was a
there
nice
are
throw.
two
That
aboard
was a
now.
nice throw.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
All right, Kyle Lewis. What can we do here? That was a slider. Probably just kind of let this first one go.
Plate, Kyle Lewis.
That's fine. That's fine. That was a nice little backdoor slider. And he just came in there at the last second. I was looking a little over the top of it. Most likely would have been a... most likely would have been... What's it called?
Ready with the 0-1.
Ooh, boy.
You got to cover the whole plate
We're
now
good.
after letting
We're
him
good.
steal 2 strikes on the inside.
That's
half.
fine. We're all right. We're doing okay. Watch for something outside. Fuck me.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs
That was
on the way back.
absolutely horrendous.
Have a little chat about your approach.
He
Not a
threw
lot
that
of
in the
positives draw
fucking...
from
God
that
damn it.
angle.
I
You take
should have
some
known
strikes
better.
And then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
God damn it. Well, at least the timing was good.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Little
That was
tardy
real
on
late on that
swing as
four-seam
it's well
fastball.
wide at first. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
All right. We're good here. We're okay.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On, he can't track it down as this ball falls.
Oh, they're going to let him score. Okay. That's a little surprising. Thought that would be a play at the plate. But that's an RBI single for Mitch Haniger. 1-0 Mariners. That feels good. Feels good.
2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Going back to the strikeout on Kyle Lewis, those were the pitches and the swings that I don't think I was really making in the Toronto series, which is why one of those losses wasn't that big of a deal, where I was just like, look, I'm getting contact on balls. I'm not swinging at bad pitches. The balls that I'm getting contact on are just going to the wrong spots. Like, it's unfortunate and it's kind of frustrating, but at the same time, it's like, ooh, darn.
He's right there. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it.
Yeah, it just hitting stuff in the zone is a lot better than that terrible strikeout on Kyle Lewis there. So a little bloop shot. I'm surprised no one got to it. It's like it was just in the perfect position. He was about half a step short, it looked like. So the Mariners will take a 1-0 lead on 3 hits in that first inning. Got his pitch count up to about 17. We're working with 6. 6. I don't know why, but Casey Sadler continues to just be like the strongest pitcher in the rotation. Maybe it's just the matchups he's getting are a little bit more beneficial to him.
So it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's working for him. Working for me. Curveball just
Tried
missed.
to backdoor him and lock him up
Dang
with
it.
a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And no strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there.
Wow.
You can't spot a sinker in a
Wow.
better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Chris Davis now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, fouled that one away.
Every time you
That's
go out
fine.
there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks
He's
like
already
he can
thrown
go
as many
pretty
pitches
deep
as he
into
did in the
this
last inning combined. Or total.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Found that one away. Home run still Seager in the lead. Xander Bogaerts has tied up Randy Arozarena with 23. There we go. Finally got him to swing over the top of one.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5
That'll work.
batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
That's the first one we've seen on a swinging strikeout. That one feels better than the other two. I'm as surprised as I was on the inning-ending strikeout in the first inning. I am more surprised on the first out strikeout here in the second inning. That was shocking that was called in my favor like that. And I had just thrown a pitch in that exact same spot that wasn't a strike, so I was even more surprised. That was a solid 6 on the surprise scale just because of location, and then it rose to an 8 because it was the same spot.
Is looked at for ball number 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
I don't like this.
Turned on, but it's
right,
wide at
that works.
first and foul.
Early
Now
on
the
that.
2-1 pitch.
Fouled away. Okay. Even it up at 2-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Interesting. Maybe calling, I believe that's 3 sliders in a row is a bad idea, Tom Murphy.
Extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance.
Do not have the curveball. Don't know what it is.
He'll check in
Here's your
here at
ERA
256.
leaders.
10 home runs.
We have
and
ERA leaders
29
number 4
driven in.
and number 5, and they're separated by .05 of a run there.
Swinging a soft liner. That
Wow,
gets down, and he's got
okay.
himself a base hit. The throw to third.
Wow,
And
okay.
he's out at third as he
What are you doing there, Rugned?
fielders
What was your
this
plan
inning
there?
is over.
I wasn't playing as
Rangers
them, I
lead
promise.
1. It remains 1-0.
I am really surprised. I didn't take a great path to the ball, but kind of worked out.
Bring in J.P. Crawford. As
Also,
will
he
take a
had
look at
19
strike
pitches in
one on
that
a
previous
fastball
inning.
Right down the pipe. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers
That's
and
fine.
14 driven in. Fouled off.
Ooh. Okay, that high pitch might set up the low
The
outs
0-2
or off speed. Ooh, lucky to get some contact on that one.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff.
Whoa,
in there.
way
Dusted
inside
it
there
off
on the
plate
slider.
that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
How was that a mind game? Late pitch release. There we go. There we go. There we go.
I know he missed with a fastball right there. but
Worst
this
case
guy's
scenario,
arsenal,
you at least run the
you
pitch
can't
count up.
figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a slider runs
Oh,
in on him as
so
he
here-
has to lean out of the way.
I 100% hardcore pushed that button. Absolutely hit B, and the animation took over. So what should have been a strikeout is now a 3-2 count.
Hit out towards second.
I mean, not that it really mattered in the grand scheme of things, but, you know, still getting to throw 8 pitches there. Damn.
Stepping in next, Evan White. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now.
Okay, so feeling okay here, just early on that fastball.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a
Oh,
cold strike
okay,
on
that was
the
a
flag,
slider.
it's 0-1.
I was looking a little more in this area. I kind of tend to just go this way anyway, but I thought it would work.
Lifted in the
Ooh,
air
damn.
toward the line and right.
Damn.
And that will end up a foul ball.
Oh, stolen bases. You think we're in the lead for stolen bases? There we go. There we go. I'm sure there are players who have more stolen bases in a single game than I do total. Oh, traps. Real early on that curveball. Nice reach there. We're doing okay.
Tom Murphy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way.
Oh.
0-1 the count.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be...
This one's hit deep
Go.
to left center
Go.
field.
Go. Go. Go.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
How is this stuff not getting out of the fucking ballpark? Come on.
That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Okay. Again, the fielder's having problems here for Texas today. Had some issues out there yesterday. That's a curveball that just misses.
Played for a ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Really thought that I might be able to do something with that. Tom Murphy has good power.
Here's the 1-0.
Ah, drafts.
Snagged on a short hop. And nothing will come of the 2-out double.
Damn.
The inning is over.
That was a decent hit, decent contact.
Make anything out of the 2-out double.
And again, I think that more kind of boils back to like, or boils down to me just not executing well early and like not. I keep getting runners on the base. Oh, hi, Heidi.
These fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mariners this season. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
A little surprising that we're so low in the strikeouts there. I think it was like 8th and 16th overall.
Of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
So we doubled the pitch count last time around.
He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
I forget what I was saying about. I was saying something before we threw it to Heidi. Hey, look at that. We can get up there with Dylan Bundy.
This season, and as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Jose Trevino. All right.
To break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Ooh.
No balls in a strike.
That was a real bad pitch there. We'll go right back to... Oh, we're not going back to it. I think I maybe hit the wrong button, I'll be honest. I don't know if that's what he wanted. I think it was. I think we're good. I think we're okay.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Oh my God.
Because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Fouled away.
That could not. He has one. Mentally, I was thinking to myself, he has one red zone spot there. Everything else is cold except for the dead middle. And where do I throw the pitch? Dead middle.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate.
We're good.
And he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. He pops it up.
There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Nice catch.
Out there and he stays with it for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. First delivery to him.
Oh my God.
Starts him out with a strike.
Dial it in here, Sean. What are you doing,
You
man?
have to be careful. You
What are
can't
you
sleep
doing?
on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
God damn. Okay. Hold on. Take a quick breather here. See if we can dial in this pitching a little bit more. There we go. All right, 0-2. 2 away here. 2 gone, 2 away. It doesn't matter. You get the gist of it. Very late on the sinker. We're going to just throw another one lower. More inside. Whoop. Oh. Just out of the reach. Just out of the reach.
Still no
Fouled
balls
that
and
one
2
away.
strikes.
Little curve on the outside
Another
corner
0-2
here.
home.
Ooh, that's much better.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's okay. We are running up the pitch count here, by the way. I don't know what the hell happened, but like all of a sudden they've like just not. Oops.
Swing and a liner.
Wow. Okay, that was again just over the heart of the plate. Lucky to get that one back.
1-2-3 go the Rangers.
I'm just being honest
They're
with
on
you.
the short end of a 1-0 score.
Okay. Batting lineup should flip over here. Oh, we already flipped over. Never mind. Jake Fraley. 2 for 5 in the series. 0 for 1 today. Means he was 2 for... what would that be? 3? 2 for 4 yesterday. Strike 1! God, he's really throwing these 4 seams over the heart of the plate here. Missed on the curveball.
Hey, that
That's
backdoor
fine.
breaking ball just
That's fine.
missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
We got the Subway Series going on today. Syndergaard picking up his 9th win of the season. We get to see the Yankees here in just a couple of days.
The 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Now, unfortunately, that was a nice, easy pop fly
and
there.
that's the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Shed Long Jr. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
And it's fouled away.
Not the swing I want. Not the swing I want. We're good. We're good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ooh, that was a nice slider. I was looking curveball there.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Now we got to keep an eye on the stuff outside of the zone. There we go. There we go. This is on the changeup. And I mean, both of those are fine swings. I wasn't necessarily looking high and outside, but...
Swung in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Trevino recovers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
I've been doing much better at not doing that.
Once again is Kyle Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shit.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
There we go. That's a much better take. That's a better take.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher
My bad.
expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fly ball out toward
Get
right
out of
field.
here. Get out.
Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
Bad
Clearly
strikeout with Shed Long
enjoying their
Jr.
time
Better
here at the
contact,
ballpark.
though,
He
with,
has a
I'd say
lead.
both Fraley
More
and
from the
Kyle
show,
Lewis.
Saturday Baseball
I feel like I should be a lot better
following
through
this
like
message and a word
83
from
games
our
of this
local
goddamn
stations.
thing. Like, fuck, dude. Please, figure it out.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Nick Solak, and they could use a spark from
There
him
was
here.
a brief period where we had I was in a good flow with the batting,
Ready to deal. Here
and then I
comes the
just
first
fell
pitch.
apart.
Line
Whoa.
towards center field. And that'll get down for
No,
a
we're not
base
gonna worry
hit.
about it.
So
Not
he
gonna
goes
worry about
after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of
We're
the
good.
inning.
We're good. That's fine. That's fine. Didn't want to make it worse. that it was going to be. I was willing to.
David Dahl to the plate now.
Not really. It's not like I'm saving a no-hitter or a perfect game or anything.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Ooh.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike
All right.
2.
All right. Ooh, fouled it away. Just fouled it away. They went back to back with those. That same pitch.
This guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on.
All right, we're good.
If he
We're good.
continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Yeah. Back to back, same
The
pitch.
next 0-2.
That's fine. That's a good take right there. It's a good take. Really don't want to throw a wild pitch here and goof myself up.
Hit on the ground to third. One there. On to
Perfect.
first, and they turn
There
the
we
double
go.
play.
There we go.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's Joey Gallo.
That'll work.
now. No one on base
That'll
for him after
absolutely
the
work.
double
I was
play.
maybe looking more for a
Yeah,
strikeout
that
there.
two-ball really changed
but
the complexion of this
that's
inning.
fine.
It looked like the middle of the
Probably
order was
should
gonna have a chance to get
worry
it
about
with
getting
some ducks on the pond.
2
Now they
outs
just have to try and get a
early
2-out
instead of
rally
2
start.
outs late. Because, you know, instead of, like if Gallo hits a home run here, not to jinx myself, knock on wood, but if he hits a home run, it's only a 1
First
run,
pitch on its
like
way.
it's a solo shot, instead of a 2-run home run because of
Man, this
strikeout.
pitcher is on right now,
I don't know.
pounding the zone.
Probably the
attacking these
incorrect,
hitters. He's making it look easy.
Incorrect way to look at it, but that's
Here's
okay.
the 0-1.
I guess it would depend on what I guess it would depend on what count the hitter would be in. So in that case, a strikeout would have been nice because it would have been because he was at 0-2. But if, say, he's at 3-1 and hits into a double play, you're like, okay, that's fine. That's not that big of a deal. Probably wasn't gonna get the strikeout. Feel lucky to not walk him.
He'll try again. 1-2.
God
Offer
damn.
curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Come on.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at bat.
And
There
it's
we
struck him
go.
out. Second time tonight now
Fuck,
he's been
dude.
set down on strikes.
They've the Texas hitters over the last couple of innings have really settled down and been more patient. I'm very willing to nibble at the corners and try and get swings and get calls that go in my favor, but if things don't go that way, if they don't swing and they don't get the calls, I mean, they can run the count up.
Henniger, the next to bat.
Leading up for the Mariners, the right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
All right. Mitch Haniger coming to the plate here.
Here's the first
1 for
pitch.
1.
Outside
That's fine.
target
A little
here,
more
and he gets
outside
it
than
for
I was
strike 1.
looking because I didn't really move the thing at all. That one's
And he lays
inside.
off for ball 1.
Just kind of try and run this count up a little bit more.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground
Oh,
to
way
third.
early on that.
Right to him.
Way early.
And that's the first out.
Now batting,
No one on with one
Third
down,
baseman.
and that'll bring in Ty France.
Florence.
First delivery to him. Now a swing as he rifles this one
Drop.
into center
There
for a
we
base
go.
hit.
Okay. We're good. We're good. Do not have any speed on the base paths at the moment, but kind of a more aggressive approach than I've been trying to take lately, so
J.P.
that's fine.
Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Stepping in now, J.P. Crawford.
Ooh,
as he
that
takes a bold
slider.
strike at the knees.
That
It's
slider
0-1. He's 0
Came
for
back
1
in.
thus far.
Fuck.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Again, I thought that was going to drop into the strike zone. Okay, that one missed as well. He's willing to kind of throw it all over the place here. He's gone with a couple of sliders and a curve.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
That's fine. Willing to let him paint the corners there.
Right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the
That one missed. Have I taken my bat off the shoulder once at this point? I don't think I have. Maybe? Maybe once?
France, a runner at first with one gun in the inning.
3-2.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left
Drop.
center.
That'll drop.
There, base hit.
Problem is,
Beat the throw to second. He's in there.
France was in, like, not a good spot at all. That's okay. I get it. I get it. He does not have a ton of speed, and he has to probably try and cheat to second because he doesn't have a ton of speed.
The next batter will be Evan White.
Oh, what a nice fucking curveball. Holy shit. That came right back inside and just caught that corner. God, I'm jealous. I want that pitch on my side. Ooh, fouled that one away.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Well,
pretty textbook break.
God damn it.
For the punch out right there.
That's the third or fourth one I've seen of those. Third really ugly strikeout. And I just, yeah, just nothing doing there. Just awful. Awful, awful, awful. We don't need to watch it again. We're fine. We get the gist. Yeah, too early. Sure.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy.
That one's way outside. I should have known. I should have known that he was going to throw it. I swung at it. Of course he's going to throw it further out. That's okay, though. A strikeout I would take better. Or
1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about...
Yeah. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple, but they're up 1-0.
Still just getting hits here, but not able to do anything with them. So we'll take a 1-0 lead here into the top of the 5th. The good news is keeping that pitch count rising for the Texas pitcher. Hi, Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Okay. 1-0 lead here. Sadler doesn't have the most stamina.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
We do have a surprisingly high pitch count here, especially starting with 6 pitches in that first inning. A lot more patient, especially in the last 2 innings, have the Texas Rangers been. Up over, 49 pitches through the first 4 innings. So that's a little over 12.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind.
And the last couple especially have been just... I mean, because that's 42 over 3? 42 over 3 innings, which is a lot. That, like, really jacks the average up. Maybe it doesn't jack it up that much. But
some strikes early in the count could be something they have to think about.
A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
13? 14?
So another
14? So it goes up
He's got the
2.
Working here, as we'll show you the
Don't say things like that.
Leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL.
Still a bunch of Minnesota Twins up there. though fewer than
So
we have
here's the
seen
left-handed bat of Ruben Lindor.
in previous entries of that. 2 Mariners, which is pretty good.
First pitch coming, here it is.
There we
Drops
go.
in
That's a
strike to
beautiful
start the
curveball. I
at-bat,
like it.
0-1.
I like it.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day.
Oh,
And that's what the menu so far.
Sadler.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hell yeah, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's pepper that same area.
Count and the
We're just
pitch.
going to throw it a little lower, a little more outside. All right, all right, all right. I like it. I like it. Oh, I don't know if I want to go curveball. That's all right. This will work. It'll be fine. That was not a great curveball. I was thinking cutter up,
No errors in the contest
because he wants
for the
to just keep
Rangers so far.
going off speed here. Rougned Odor feels like a dude that maybe you should not do that against. That one's a good
Misses
take.
1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he fouls this one off.
Cutter dropped a little on me there. I wanted it higher in the zone, but just couldn't get it. Tried to trick him up a little bit. Trick him up, trip him up a little bit. Ooh, that was a very Santa. From Trick or Treat. Oh, shit. Oh, no. You hate to see this. Casey Sadler is clutching his elbow, and this could be anything. Just hope that it's some soreness, but the possibility exists that it could be more serious. Fuck me. All right. We got to put Kikuchi in, except for he's not warm at all. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Lord, if you ever wanted to take the power, now is the time to do it. Kill the power. Kill the game. God damn it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is not good. Fuck. Very nice of the game to give you like a warmed up pitcher, even though he like shouldn't be at all. But I guess if there were an injury, you'd get more pitches. I don't know. Whatever it is. Oh boy. Well, Casey Sadler's in line for the win, so
First offering. This is hit high in
that's
the air out
not
toward
what
left
you want to
center.
see like at
Chasing
all.
after it is Lewis. He tracks it down, and that
Okay, there we go.
will
One
end the
pitch,
inning.
one out, into the
Rangers
fifth
set down in
inning.
order. They trail this one 1-0.
Now, Kikuchi is a starter here in like real life, so we're not in the worst position possible. He's not the highest rated guy, and we still have time before the deadline to maybe try and go find ourselves a starter here. Maybe there's somebody who's been doing well in the minor leagues that we can do, or that we can use. I hope it's nothing serious. We've been very lucky. We've been pretty injury free. We've had a couple of injuries here and there that have really only resulted in like a missed start for a pitcher and like maybe like a week or two. Yeah.
From
Okay.
the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps
okay.
ahead 1-2
All
now.
right. All
Hey,
right.
it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Hit to third.
Oh, drats.
Reined in,
Just early on the slider.
and there's one away.
All right. So we have him at 63 pitches here through 4 1/3. That's pretty good. How's his stamina looking? Maybe that's more the thing to look at rather than the pitch count. He's getting a little low. Getting a little low. That's fine. Oh, right. Hot shot to third. Damn. Damn. Thought I'd be able to do a little bit more with that, but clearly no.
Here's the pitch.
Uh-oh. Now we're getting into a little bit of a bad rhythm here. This is not what you want, Sean. That was a 4-pitch inning, 5-pitch inning. Not what you want to see. You have him very low on energy. Put him away. Fuck. I mean, granted, those, they were decent hits. They were just right to defenders, which is, kind of frustrating.
Off the inning, it'll be Shirt and Apostle as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
All right. Let's see.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
There we go. There's a nice change up in the corner. Let's see if we can get Kikuchi through 1 or 2. Who did we use yesterday? I believe we used Munoz and Giles for the save. So we can warm up maybe a Brandon Brennan and a Tapia. Change up some speeds on him.
Now here it comes.
There we go. That's what you want to see. I do tend to pitch to contact a little bit more than strikeouts. I remember last year when I did this. I had a large number of strikeouts, but it was because I didn't calibrate the difficulty. So this one's probably a little more accurate to where I would have been last year. Ooh, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Mercifully foul. Why the fuck this guy is cold all over? There we go. There we go. Speed him up and swing him down, baby.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head.
Oop, I don't know what he wants. Shit.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short.
I didn't see what he wanted. I was so focused on where he was looking, which was like nowhere near where I threw it. Kikuchi's great to have as a reliever because he has stamina, and one of the things that they talk about is that relievers don't do a great job at watching batters bat and then bringing in... Ooh, okay. Watching batters bat and then coming back up. He has experience with that, which is very helpful. There we go. All right, 1-1. I'm a little surprised, but not surprised that first pitch was a ball. We've seen a couple of weird strike calls on the inside, but we haven't. I don't know. Ooh, just missed.
Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So we'll go at least one at bat deeper.
That's fine. That's fine. We're okay. That was a solid hit there.
At the plate now, Nick Solak. Pitch misses low. The throw down is.
God damn it! Fuck! I'm so bad at it. I am so fucking bad at it.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt.
There we go. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I hear it say, like, runner, 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 and I just go, like, okay. Oh, there's a runner. Like, I'm very slow at realizing what's happening. It's like when I would play the Cougars franchise, the Cougar stuff, and I would hear them go, like, screen, screen. I would just be like, oh, there's a screenplay. Fuck, I am out of position. They're yelling it, and I am out of position.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
What can we do here? How can we get out of this? How can we get a win here? One, gotta stay more patient at the plate.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Okay, all right. Very lucky there. Very lucky. First hit of the series there for Kyle Lewis. There we go. Got a
Even aware when guys are
A
playing
little
foot off the
aggressive
track? I'll be honest with
on
you,
that
Bureau,
immediately
you're
after
so
saying,
concerned
gotta
about
stay
that pound
patient.
trying to get that
Gotta be
white ball with
patient.
that dark brown or black glove.
But if he's throwing him, like,
Never
right
really ever
there.
turned around to even though it's where they were
Oh,
playing.
well,
I was
throw back to
concerned
Lewis.
about getting the
Okay.
guy out,
All right.
swinging the bat.
That's fine. Okay. 66 pitches here.
Plate now, Mitch Haniger. As he'll take
That's
a look
fine.
at a slider here that
It's another
finds the
slider.
zone
I
for
believe
strike
that's kind of
one.
the similar
1
position the
for
last
2
one
in the
was.
ballgame thus far.
Don't really want to hit into a double play if I can help it. But also got to buy some extra pitches here to see if I can run that pitch total up. His energy is looking a little better.
A little quick
That's
on
a
that
slider
swing,
I
and
shouldn't have
finds
swung
himself
at, but
behind
whatever.
0-2.
Whatever.
Working for the punch out and the
There we go.
offering.
There we go. Good eye there. He threw the one. He threw the one low and outside. Makes sense. He would try and throw another one there.
Popped up. Odor is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
So good to bad there.
Stepping
Good
up
take,
is
bad
Ty
swing.
France, a hit in 2 tries so far.
All right, Ty France, yeah, with a slider on the outside.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Oh my
He'll get caught chasing
fucking
a bad one
God.
there at strike 1.
Ty France season grounded into 16 double plays. That's bad, right?
Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Now, probably at that point, you would just be like, fuck it, I'm going to go.
0-1 count and the pitch.
I'm going to double
Pitch is
down.
way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about
Wow.
the double play now as he'll move up to
All
second
right.
here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he
Wow,
was
that's one of the
thinking
few
there.
times I've actually been able to take advantage of that. Anytime, or most of the other times that we've seen pitches like that, they are able to get it or keep it in front of them. Again, a little slow on the recognition there on my part, but that's all right. Fine, it's not a force out or anything, so.
1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, they have him looking awfully
Son
confused up
of
there
a
right now. It's
bitch,
1-2.
throw it in the fucking strike zone, you fucking asshole.
He must have had his mind up. He was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing and a liner. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit.
Outside of home runs, me up more than watching it.
Okay, at least I got a hit out of it.
The opposite.
Definitely wanted
About hitting the inside
Lewis to
half of
go.
the baseball, that's
Ah,
exactly
damn
what
it.
happened right there. And when we say inside
It's fine,
hitting the
it's fine.
baseball,
Everything's fine.
imagine the ball
Everything's
coming to
fine.
a complete stop halfway
That's
between home
fine.
plate and the
It's
pitcher's mound,
fine.
and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where
Nope,
you're trying to
don't go
take the
anywhere, don't go
knob of
anywhere,
your
don't go
bat
anywhere.
or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Might have been able to do something, but
Now at the plate,
Lewis is fast enough to get home from second with the right
Here,
hit.
2 on, 2 out. Here in inning number 6.
Just early on it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
He was up the line a little bit. There we
And he's safe
go.
at home plate.
Oh boy, why is this so difficult for me to get runs across the fucking plate? It's goddamn like the lowest difficulty you can have. It's not beginner. There we go. There we go.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good
Makes
plan
me
there.
happy that I didn't get called out at third the previous at bat. I mean, either way, like you fly out there, you advance him. You can't really do a sacrifice fly, so whatever. And enough hit there to get him home from second. Granted, the throw was a little bit off. It was a dicey play. It worked out in my favor. Lord knows I would have been irritated, but you know, whatever. That's fine. 2-0 Mariners. Here we go. DeMarcus Evans coming on in here. 47 games with a 1-4 record. 6 holds, 57.2 innings with a 6.55 ERA. 53 to 41 strikeouts to walks. Lefties batting a lot better than righties, over 300.
So now to the plate, Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-0. France at second.
Excuse you?
First, 2
Oh
under the
my god. That was a fucking terrible call.
ground ball left side. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand.
Damn it. That's okay. Nevin White coming through.
Mariners forced to
9
settle
hits,
for
only putting
1.
2 runs across. That's a problem. Still is a problem. Fucking Christ, is it a problem? Alright. So Kikuchi's going to come in here for the top of the 7th. We'll bring in a reliever in the 8th. Provided we still have a lead, we'll look for a close in the 9th.
Inning ready to roll, and
Work with
standing
that,
in the
hopefully.
outfielder, David Dahl.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 13.
Next up is Joey Gallo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases.
Son of a fucking
And he'll
bitch.
pull into second with 1 away.
God, that's so annoying.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the
God.
tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with
The
the
shift
base
works
hit.
analytically.
This
It's just
one's
like,
getting
yeah, cool. Great. Just leave an entire section of fucking field where no one's even close. Like, that's an automatic double if he hits it down that line.
Chris Davis next to bat. As the first
That was
pitch
a
misses
horrendous
to him,
pitch. I don't know what the fuck was wrong
He's
there.
0 for 2 in the ball
Everything
game so far.
would be what was wrong with that.
In
There we go.
it's even
That's
at
better.
1.
Cut her in. Okay. We're good.
Lofted in the air
Oh,
toward right
is Hannah going to be able to get
chases
there?
Haniger. He tracks it
Jesus.
down and makes the
Jesus.
play to record the
God in
second
heaven.
out.
That was a really bad route. That almost dropped in for a hit.
Plate now
That's okay.
is
That's okay.
Rougned Odor.
Gotta make this way less
Lifetime
stressful on
against this
myself,
pitcher.
but hopefully it's
He's hit
entertaining
this
for the
in
viewing
3
audience.
at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is.
2 outs here in the 7th. Playing tight games here against
Tying
the...
run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ooh.
Swung
Okay.
on but fouled off to
We're
the
good.
left.
We're good.
On 0-2
What do you want? You want a
he doesn't have to
four-seam
give in with a
fastball?
great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making
That one's
a good
way
pitch
inside.
right here.
Lost track of
Ball and
the
2 strikes now.
of where the ball was there too early.
Ball 2.
God damn it. And late on that by a 1/10 of a second.
2 out here and a runner is
Just not
second.
doing what I need to do.
A full count for Odor.
Fuck
3
me.
balls and 2 strikes.
Stop calling goddamn slider.
This is a
Fucking
pretty good at-bat
asshole.
right here.
God, I
Down
hate
in the
you.
count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2 and
Boom! There we go.
And that'll
See,
do
Tom
it.
Murphy, see what happens when you don't call his fucking cutter or slider, whatever the fuck you called 3 goddamn times in a row?
2-0.
Idiot. Fuck. I hate when he does that shit. Drives me fucking insane.
Taylor
All right.
Hearn will take over
Taylor
on the
Hearn
mound to
coming on
start
in
the
here.
bottom of the
16
7th.
games with a 1-1 record. 1 blown save in 20 innings. 5.85 ERA. 15 to 10 strikeouts to walks. Lefties batting a smidge better than righties, though both are near
Last half of the
300.
7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
The second baseman, Dylan Moore.
First pitch on its way.
I looked at that and did not
He'll take that
intake
first
any of the
strike all day
information.
long.
4-seam
They're gonna
fastball,
take 0-0.
slider,
He's gonna
changeup,
pound that zone and
2-seam
get ahead.
fastball.
Much more susceptible down 0-1.
Wow, okay, cool, great. Big
Here's
swing
a
there.
late swing
Fucking
and a
idiot.
miss, strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
This is skied into the air to straightaway
He will
center.
get there.
To Shields.
This guy has a very
Right
quick
there, one
windup, and
down.
it seems like he's throwing the ball pretty quickly. He just has a very fast rhythm to him.
Now batting.
So
Gets
now
the ball,
looks
wants
like
to throw,
Jake
get the
Fraley
ball, throw.
Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on the way.
Ooh boy, way early on the slider.
Looked like he was
Way
cheating
early.
the heater right there, a little bit too far out.
Four-seam
in front.
slider, change
Gotta
up
find a
two
way to
seam.
keep his hands back.
0-2 now.
Early on it again. I want that one back. Look out for the slider outside.
And a fastball.
Nope, said it was just fastball high that I just totally
Well,
fucking
we've
whiffed
seen
on.
some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bull
Yikes.
Designated
Big yikes right there. Tapia. Gonna come on in here. Throw some heat. Hopefully.
Here's the first pitch. Shedlong
I should
Jr.
be looking
is
at
in
the
with 2 away as he takes
speeds
ball
here.
1-0.
93 to 97 on the fastball. The slider is about probably 9 miles an hour different. That one way
And he
outside.
won't
There
bite
we go.
that
There
one
we go.
either. It's 2-0.
That'll work. That'll work.
Nope.
Ooh,
3-0.
when you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything. So he can.
Do I let him just
start
go
giving away free
through
passes.
with it? I just let him just say
Here
fuck
it
it.
is, the 3-0. And
That'll
he's taken
work.
outside for a ball
That'll
that
work.
walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting. Center fielder.
He's not the speediest guy, but that's
Next
okay.
here
We
is
love
Kyle
Shedlong Jr.
Lewis,
Big
and
fan.
we'll see if they can make
Big,
him
big
pay
fan.
for the 2-out
Big fans of him
walk.
last year when
Always
we were doing this
considered a
season.
Big no-no, of course.
All right.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Damn it.
And this will wind up a foul.
Just late on the four-seam fastball. He's a 50 speed. I don't think he's getting first to home. He might be able to get first to third.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
That's probably gonna have to be a pretty deep shot. Maybe just go one base to be safe.
From the stretch.
Oh boy, that was real late on that
Hey,
fastball.
he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment.
Damn
You're
it.
seeing a lot of late swings. No
Damn
one's
it.
getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if
That one
guy's
should have put me
not
away
throwing
for the
his
inning.
way
Are you
right there
kidding me?
has anything to do
Holy
with walking
shit.
the last guy.
My
We
God.
all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Long
God
leads off
damn.
first with a
I-
pair of outs in the inning.
Wow. Wow.
Grounded back up the middle.
That's
And
fine. That's
in
a
for
single. That's a
base hit.
single.
He's 2
It's
for
a single.
4 now.
That was a nice throw in.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second
No,
knock of the
he's
game.
not knowing.
And I'm sure he'll
He's
take
not
it.
known for that.
The
He's
guys
known
on the
for
other
crushing
side of the
homers.
scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
I want to crush homers. Let me crush homers.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger.
That's a
As
good-
he
that's
takes
a good take right
fastball
there.
off the plate for a
7
ball,
balls,
1-0.
9 strikes here.
He's
16
working on a
total
1 for
pitches in this
3
inning.
thus far.
2 on, 2 out here. Bottom 7 with a 2-0 lead. We have our pitcher. Scheduled to pitch. Okay. Don't know why it doesn't tell you that just on the regular pause menu, but all right.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base
Third.
hit.
He might have gotten home.
Breaks on that run to third, and
I
that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
didn't want to. I didn't want him to be out number 3.
His face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Ooh, fouled that one back.
So far, 2
Probably a
for 3
case
in
of me
this
using
one.
the power swing instead of a regular swing. I have been late on most of his stuff, though.
Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide.
Damn
He's
it.
there, he got him. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 2.
Oh
and the
my
Rangers
fucking
nothing.
god. God fucking damn it.
Domingo
Again, that's the
Tapia,
2nd game in a row I have left the
bullpen, so
fucking bases
he'll start
loaded.
the 8th.
God fucking damn it. 38 games for Tapia, 3-0 record, 14 holds, 54.2 innings pitched with a 1.48 ERA, 52 strikeouts, 3 walks. And it will make my warm-up with Giles, should we use him, all the more difficult because he is such a long... God damn it, god damn it, god fucking damn it. Alright. Oh, all of that was perfect, and somehow it was outside. Fantastic. Fantastic. Love it. You love to see 100% accuracy. How is that a better located pitch? That doesn't make any fucking sense, but alright. That one's high and inside, or outside, depending on the handedness of the batter. There we go. A little 50-50. It's fine. A little change up here. There we go. Missed the zone just by a smidge there. Fuck. Alright. Not a great warm-up session, I will say. But we have a 2-0 lead going into the 8th inning again today. Had that yesterday.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That was not a well-located changeup, which is surprising. All of that looked pretty good, personally.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now.
That's not what you want to see. Shoot. Shoot.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
There we go. That was a bad located... That was a bad location, too.
Down and away for the strikeout there.
Ugh,
Not a whole lot to
Chris.
say about that pitch that
That was
hasn't been
way
said
higher in the
many
zone than I
times
wanted it
already.
to be.
That's
He
just
still
a
thankfully
real
somehow
tough
swung
pitch
over
for
the
a hitter
top
to
of it.
pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Sherton Apostle. High in the air out to center field.
Ooh, that was an ugly pitch.
Lewis is there, 2 gone.
Oh my god. That was terrible.
Next, it'll be Jose Trevino, grounded out in his last at-bat. The pitch.
That's okay.
And it's a call
There we go.
to even
There
the
we
count
go.
at 1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted
Come
a
on,
2-run,
dude.
3-run lead.
Are
That's
you
exactly
fucking
what this guy has
serious?
a chance to do. Hand it to
You-
that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Strike zone's been a
Just to
little
get high with the
inconsistent
fastball,
today.
but didn't
It's
get
been a
the
little
call.
frustrating.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
What happened there?
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something.
What?
He absolutely crushed this thing.
What?
This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway.
I
to the
didn't even
wall.
tell him to jump. He went for it. I mean, that's a 3-1 count. That's what you want. Thanks to the umpire. Little tip of the cap to him for giving an absolute bullshit ball to him. You fucking kidding me? That was inside the strike zone. Fuck, dude. Oh, speaking of, no. Ding. Yeah. Ding. Yeah. Go. Nope, no. Warm up. And then, no, don't do that. Don't put him in the game. Actually, I wanted to look at the replay of that just because I was curious. Now, fortunately, they do only have a 12 speed here on the on second base, so it has the red impact over here. Lewis goes for it. I don't tell him to like make the leaping grab. He just kind of does it. He's way early on it. And this was, I thought, a home run. That couldn't... I think if he would have just not jumped, we could have got it at the wall. I don't know why it did that. It did that by itself. Wild. Oh, you want me to throw it right into his hot zone?
First pitch on its way.
That's okay. I'll miss because I'm early on that.
Pretty easy take there.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound.
Why the fuck did he give me the first fucking baseman? Tom Murphy's right fucking there. What is this game doing? What is its decision-making process?
Seattle leads this
Fuck.
2-0.
Granted, we got out of it unscathed, but seriously, I don't understand. I don't understand. Murphy is right there. He's going to come all the way in from, like, behind first base and make that play. Thankfully, he did. If he was any slower, he would have missed it. We might have been okay regardless, but still. Fuck. They brought in a new pitcher, by the way, Jonathan Hernandez. Didn't read any of his stats because I was just befuddled.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
All right, sinker, slider, and a changeup. That sinker is 93 to 100 miles an hour.
Slow roller out to short.
That's a 98-mile-an-hour version of that.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next to stand in is Evan White. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering.
Just outside. That's a 101-mile-an-hour sinker. Jesus, God in heaven.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. To Shields is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Next to dig in, Tom Murphy. He bounced out last time up.
All right. Ken Giles should be coming in here in the 9th. Save opportunity for him. Ooh, boy, that was a nice changeup. Way early, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed 0-2.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game. The offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And 8 innings have come and
Oh
gone
my
now as the
fucking
inning
God.
is over.
Holy shit.
1, 2, 3 go the
I was like
Mariners.
slightly early on that
Top
first
2
pitch
to
and then
nothing.
just not even close. Not even close on the second one. All right, so we're going to have to warm up here with Giles. I will take 4 pitches to kind of dial in his slider.
Ball now in inning number
18
9.
saves out of 19 attempts, 33 games with a 2-2 record, 33.1 innings with a .81 ERA, 49 to 3 strikeout to walk ratio, low batting averages for both sides. Because I keep bringing him in after Tapia, it does tend to take me an extra moment. That was actually a pretty good slider right off the top. We have a slider, a 4-seam, and a 2-seam fastball that we'll be using here to try and put this game away in the top half of the 9th. Slider a little uneven here. We had one outside, one nice, one another again outside. There's a slider, so we'll go ahead and throw 4 seams and 2 seams, kind of wherever we want to use them. That one. Thankfully, the 2-seam kind of dips a little bit. Oh, I'm throwing the wrong pitch. That was... I don't know what it is. Alright, so we're only going to get one 4-seam here, so we'll try and paint this upper corner. That was a bad one. Sailed on me. Bad pitch. Alright. Here we go. 2-0 lead, top 9.
In this one, and next it'll be the
This
fleet-footed
one,
first baseman, Nick Solak.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road.
That's a
Not an
fucking
easy
strike,
thing to
dude.
do,
That
trying to
is a
score runs
fucking
or
strike.
bunch hits together
Come
off of a
on.
closer.
This one's flared down the right field line. In
All
there,
right.
the base hit.
Yet again, we give up a fucking... I hate it.
In now, David Dahl. As he looks at
That was a
fastball
terrible
that's
pitch.
in there for
That was a
strike
terrible
one.
pitch. terrible fucking pitch. There we go. That one's better. That one's better.
Hey, this
Better.
offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Really wanted to
Hey,
swing
there's
on
not
that
a lot
one.
you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter, the right fielder, Joey.
Eli White will be summoned
Mother
now to be the pinch runner.
Fucker. Motherfucker. God damn it.
Now with the plate
That was
is
exactly what I wanted.
And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Oh my
That's
god.
a huge set-to-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing.
Come on!
You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor.
Call it
you and your
a
catcher can start doing
fucking
some things.
strike.
The 1-1. Solak over at second. White on at first with nobody out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see
That was a
another one.
terrible pitch. Why was that so fucking high?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. He is high and outside for a ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name.
That was me.
Well, it's been a
About
rough series for him
2
at the
minutes
plate
ago.
so far. That's
Smashing a
4
controller
strikeouts in
into my
the first
fucking
2
knee.
games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
We don't necessarily have him figured out.
At the plate, Chris Davis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for
That was only 1 out.
He's
I forgot
just
because there was an
at-bats to
error
this point.
that wasn't charged as an error, but he didn't pick it up cleanly. And, yeah.
0-1 count and the pitch.
Really early on that one.
First and second now, 1 man out. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's a big strikeout.
I
there with a
hate,
tying
I
run over at
fucking
first
hate
base.
this.
Now,
That should have
with
been
two
it. That
outs,
should have
it
ended
becomes
the
a lot more
game.
difficult to manufacture that guy.
Oh my god.
Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Rougned Odor.
That's
As
fine.
he'll take a look
That's
at a
fine.
slider here that misses
I hit
for
A, which is his
Lifetime
primary
numbers
pitch. I
against
just got
Ken
mixed up on
Giles.
what it
He's
was.
gone just 2 for
I
15.
I
He's
saw
also
that it
been a
was wrong
strikeout
right off the
victim
bat
6 times.
and was like,
The
just hold it
1-0
down.
is a fastball
Nothing
that gets
will-
by him.
Nothing will go wrong, hopefully.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Thankfully, it wasn't like a pass ball or anything.
And this will be a called strike
Okay.
2, and
Where was
trouble
that
now as
call
they're down to
earlier?
their final strike tonight.
How? I don't understand. Your strike zone is just a little inconsistent today, sir,
Now
and
this
it's
crowd of
driving me fucking
36,000
insane.
plus come to their feet. And
Boom!
he struck him out
Holy
for
shit.
out number 3, so that'll wrap
Oh
things
my
up
god.
here as they leave the possible tying
Whew.
run
I don't do it
swinging
intentionally. There is no writer's room saying, give up a couple hits on the top of the ninth to make it extra exciting for the viewers. No, I just keep getting fucked.
Is all it took in this one.
This
Oh
evening's
my
game
god.
Finishes 2-0 the final score.
Scored
The
1 run in the
Ends
first,
jumped
1
out
more
to
in
an
the
early
6th,
lead in the
11
first and
hits.
never looked
Only
back.
scored 2 runs, which is
Yusei
a
Kikuchi
problem.
gets
That's the
win
second time we've had
in
double
relief, his
digits
second of the year.
in the hit column and
Ken
only
Giles
2
retires
runs
the
across
side
the
to
plate.
hammer down the save.
Again, another
19
bases
for the
loaded
campaign.
situation that gets
So
stranded.
that will wrap things
But
up.
thankfully,
From
two
Arthur
two
Rosa,
runs
Dan
is
Fleesack,
enough
Heidi
to
Watney, and our whole
to get a
crew. I'm
victory
Matt
here,
Vasgersian.
shut them down in
You've been
the
watching MLB
closing
Show.
innings of the
For
game,
more,
and
head to the
we'll walk out of
show.com.
here with a win here, and we will solidify, make sure that we're opening a pack of cards at the end of tomorrow's video. All right, that's okay. That's apparently I put that down incorrectly. A lot of Giles here. There's just not a whole lot of good stuff going on. Rougned Odor being strikeout victim number 3. Kikuchi coming in, getting player of the game, 2.1 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. Also picks up the win, which is a little unfortunate because I thought that... Oh, it must have been because he didn't pitch enough innings. I thought that Sadler would be in line for the win. That's a little disappointing if I'm being frank. The loss goes to Mike Fulshinowitz. 5.2 innings pitched, 9 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 earned runs, and Ken Giles picks up his 19th save. Seattle notables: 2 for 4 for Mitch Haniger, 1 for 4 for Tom Murphy, 1 for 4 for Dylan Moore, 2 for 4 for Kyle Lewis. There you go. We got to check in on our, we see if we have an injury update here for our starting pitcher, Casey Sadler, who I thought would get the win today. I was hoping he would get the win because that would put him in the leaders, and he did have the lead. He was in line for it until he got that injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. If it is bad, we'll have to start making some deals, making some trades here before the deadline hits. Now, let's see. We'll go up here to the injured list. Suffered an injury today. He's expected to be out a few days. So it looks like he'll be all right. Excuse me. Looks like he'll be okay. 1 to 6 days might mean that we get him back for his next start. That's what happened with James Paxton, I believe, was injured just recently. Casey Sadler looks like he's penciled in there, so I mean that would be day number 6. So that's good news for the Mariners, who get more good news with a 2-1 victory, or a 2-0 victory. Excuse me, I looked at the wrong date. 2-0 victory, and if it keeps going backwards for Texas, somehow they will score a -1 run. There you go. And we're able to take advantage of the Los Angeles Angels loss. We're now a game behind them for second place in the American League West, which means we're in good position as far as the wild card is concerned. 2 games back of the Blue Jays, but it's a game back of the Angels. However you weigh, or whatever way you slice it, it was a solid win. I don't know if it was a solid game. We drove the pitch count up, chased him in the 6th. Way too many hits with too few runs. 11-2 is not what you want to see. I'd like to see it be like 4 or 5. Got to stop leaving the bases loaded. Yeah, just another stressful game. Got 2 runs across the board, and then or across home plate, whatever, and then made it real stressful there in the 9th. What happens tomorrow? You'll just have to tune in to find out. You'll also have to tune in if you want to see what those cards are, because those will be tomorrow during that video. So if you want to see that, tomorrow. And the best way to do that, subscribing on YouTube. Scroll down just a little bit below this video. Hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, do all that good stuff so you're notified when I post new videos. Baseball every day at 1 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, this installment, this game of MLB Show 21. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Mariners.